basically 3 parts of part 4, and then I'm gonna have 2 parts of part 5. Are you serious? God, all to fucking hell. I don't want to go through this again. I actually, by the way, I saved like a couple seconds after the stream died. So we're gonna be like right outside. There we go. There's something, apparently there's something more to investigate. I don't know why. It might be the posters. Poor Chihiro. Poster maybe? This is really strange and yeah, because the poster didn't switch. Blah blah blah. Okay, what is there possibly to investigate? The gun, maybe? Is it bloodlust, maybe? The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood, just like all the other genocide jack cases. At every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. Okay. What possibly more? Maybe her body again? Okay. Alright. Okay. Come on, bro. I'm trying to stream. Is everything tip-top shape? Please tell me it's working. It's working. Please stop trying to cuck me, bro. Like nigga's just trying to do his thing, feel me? The store leads out to the pool. Indeed it does. What else is there possibly? I'm sure there's still more left for me waiting for me to discover. Bro, that just means that I want to leave. Oh? What is this? Maybe there's some kind of clue in the lockers. Guess not. Okay. Got me all happy and shit, bro? No? Okay, tell me that I can like... Okay. Nothing. Oh? Heck is this? What? Okay, so you just give me the chance to like... No? 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 Like, bruh. What's the point of bringing me here? Okay, is there like the point of this is to like... see if there's anything of interest? Monitor maybe? No. But there's nothing in this locker. Or it lockers. No. So like, can I just like dip or? Can I please leave now? Please, please, please. I'm trying to go to the library. I'm sure there still must be more left waiting for me to discover. My lord, my guy, what is there possibly for you to discover? Okay, is there anything from you guys again? Oh, you spend a lot of time exercising. Yeah, I've used it nearly every day since it's opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Okay, then let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to those posters. I see.
However,
But there is something that's bothered me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? In the warehouse. It's not the highest of quality, but I don't have any other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet and the girls' locker room and it left a stain. Nigga, what the hell? A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet right now.
of course.
Exactly, I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain to begin with? There we go, disappearing stain. Alright. Alright, let's see. What about you, Mondo? Do you have anything for me? Dude, okay, you're really useless right now. Is that like all the noises you're gonna fucking make, nigga? Like, nigga, talk. Somebody switched the carpets. Okay, so that means that I can I actually leave now? Please tell me I can finally leave. Please? Let's get it, baby. Alright, we gotta go to the library, and we need to check out, one, the archive, and two, just the library in general, because... Oh, see, the extension cord used to be there, and it went all the way there until it went there, but now since the desk lamp... Okay, let's see, hold on, is there anything to say? Okay, no, okay. I need to go into the archive, that's what I need to do. I need to look at that box that had the extension cord in it. Where is it? Is it like over here? Is there a... No... I don't think the desk lamp, yeah, I could grab the other one and put it there. It's so dark over there. Huh? It's gone. Oh, did someone take it out of the archive? But the only one who would do something like that, I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. Oh, what the heck? Oh, that's the camera, isn't it? Oh, yeah, that's the camera. Surveillance camera, something. Okay, anything here? There's a document of the secret council revealing the truth of a comment I could go near, so I guess I'd better not. Okay. Of course, there's some more you need to check. Those papers, the lamp won't turn on. I see it's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here, but the last time I saw it was definitely on, and it was definitely right there. There you go, see? The extension cord. Oh, that's right, Byaku is using that extension cord. Here right now. I wonder if... Library desk lamp. I guess I should check everything just to be sure. Okay, and once I didn't raise this over a year ago, the measurement took the abandoned schools for the skilling game, which means that's why they're initiating begins as a real school. And there's these serious issues and any connection between what's happening to us and right now. The masterminds wanted if I could figure out why they would want to imprison us all here. Will that be enough to get us out of here? Or... Okay. It's childish, can't be no homegirls rapper like the Nasdaq. Ooh, some like the scope of my ass crack. Okay. Hey, Taka.
How unfortunate.
Maybe we should have confessed our embarrassing secrets after all. Damn, I'm sorry, Chihiro. It's all because I wasn't strong enough. It's okay, bro. Let's check out the mailbox in the main hall, see if Chihiro's handbook is there. Oh, hey Hiro. Alright, well before we talk to Hiro, let's check this out. There's a mailbox here, Junko, Leon, and Saika's handbooks. So let's look at the handbooks of the students about him. Yeah, then he is borrowing one. Yeah, Monokuma shouldn't have been broken. Is it really ready to be easy to wait the box? Okay.
Huh?
Hi, Hiro.
Oh, hey, Makoto.
What's up? I haven't been up to anything myself, that's for sure. Definitely have a link inside the mailbox. You looked inside the mailbox because nobody acts like that.
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
I haven't been up to anything myself, that's for sure. Definitely have a link inside the mailbox. If you're the killer, let it be known. Let it be known that Wise Guy got caught slacking. Anybody in the AV room? Take a drink of water. Water is Earth's greatest substance. Woo! I feel great. Alright, anybody in the classroom? Nobody in the classroom. Boom, 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 boom. Actually, let's go over the truth bullets. Yeah, okay. About to shoot all these bitches with the truth, baby. Oh yeah, we need to go talk to Celeste. Celeste, are you anywhere? Are you in the bathhouse? Unless there's two different rooms for the bathhouse. And also let me look at that fucking locker one more time. Lockers, one of them is unlocked, but I don't see anything inside. I'm still... Excuse me, I'm still suspicious of that. I will not stop being suspicious over that. What the hell is that? Is that like supposed to be like smut or something? Okay, anybody in the sauna? Nobody in the sauna. Oh, the chairs. Never thought about the chairs. There's a massage chair. Maybe I'll use it once I get really tired. Oh, monocoin. Hifumi said she was in the warehouse. Anybody in the laundromat? Nobody's in the laundromat. Dining hall? Anybody in the dining hall? Ah, Hina. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before, she won't come out, and she keeps just mumbling on something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her. You left her? My head was all swimmy, and I was getting really pretty hungry. Oh, but don't worry, I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko is not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of bitch? Speaking of which, what are you eating? A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with? Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally be fine with the opposite sex? Oh wait, maybe she was used to guy spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? I think so. I never really saw her as that kind of girl. I always account. Okay. Anybody in the kitchen? Nobody in the kitchen. There's still that one missing knife. Alright, well, it's time to look at the warehouse. Hold on. Okay. Wanted to make sure nobody was behind me. Celeste, hey. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then, did you find something? Very well, I will tell you and only you.
Actually,
Last night, I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What, really?
indeed.
That was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry, and it was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would have ever happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste saw. Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying. Which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Celeste's account. Okay. Oh, it's already nighttime? Okay. I think for the next day I'm gonna check out the trash room. And I don't even know if it's been a week. So maybe someone else is on cleaning duty.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been
Already?
waiting for. The class trial. You remember where to meet, right?
Are you kidding me, bitch?
Please go through the red door on the first floor of
No.
the school.
Bro.
See you soon.
Are you serious? Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin. No, come on, man. The red door is right through here. Well, yes, I better fucking save, cause I honestly don't think I got enough, if I'm honest. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Time to go in head first, baby. Shit. Oh, look at how empty it looks. Ahem. So, is everybody ready, or what? Or two? What? Am I blind, or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yo, yeah, Toko's not here. And Toko is... You really don't remember?
Come on.
Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nutjob? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie, I'll go ahead and drag her out here, kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. And just like that, just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him. Alright, so told him I didn't. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible, you're terrible. So now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. So someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. Alright, well, let's talk to everybody. And that murderer is one of us. Okay. Standing right there. Okay, so my suspicions, I gotta say, Hiro, Mondo, and I think that's it, honestly, because the whole mailbox thing with the Hiro just kind of made him a little sus for me. And then Mondo, I don't know why, but I just get some vibes from Mondo that just doesn't seem right.
Hey, come on.
Fucking Toko, man. What's got her so worked up? Alright,
Oh, very sad.
Miss Fujisaki. I must admit, for being 3D, she was quite remarkable. Of course, just the idea of 3D makes me cringe. Taka. I don't know why the killer did what they did, but I'm sure it'll work itself out. Justice always prevails, right, bro? Kyoko.
Shall we go?
Shall we begin? Sakura?
Well then.
I will uncover the villain who performed such heinous acts on a weaker individual. Hiro? You ready? Are we doing this? Okay. Alright. You're mentally unstable. There is something odd about Toko's behavior. I do not think a mere shock is enough to explain it. Hina? I guess I wasn't much help out on this one. Byakuya. You definitely uncovered some stuff, right? I gave you plenty to work with. Show us how far logic can take you. Well, I guess it's fine.
It's true.
We have no choice to do this, right? Yes. I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked toward the elevators on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions, couldn't stop speculating. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground, and as we went deeper, the uneasiness, I don't know, and my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation, until finally, it came to a sudden stop. What do you think? Oh, it actually looks kind of nice. I redecorated. Isn't it fresh? Isn't it so exciting? Do you have to waste our time with stupid questions? Let's just get this over with. Good. You're right. You're raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well?
Okay then, let's get this show on the road.
Thrills! Chills!
Everyone, please find your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened once again, and a deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly offense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Yes, I do want to save actually before the okay. One thing, please don't tell me that there is more elements to something, because Hangman's Gambit is already enough, and then the rhythm part is already enough. So like, what else? So the bizarre class trial begins again. Why was Shihiro murdered? Is the killer hiding within the group? Is there any help to be found in this series of murders? Okay. So it better not introduce anything new. I'm pretty sure we're gonna do Hangman's Gambit more. I don't know why, but I just feel like it. What else? I think there's gonna be harder non-stop debates. I can't be too sure, but I do feel like it's the case. What else? What am I forgetting? The rhythm game, I hope the rhythm game isn't too hard this time, compared to hoping that I do, well, I mean, eventually we're gonna find the killer. Hopefully, also Kyoko actually, like, you know, is my girl, and, like, she helps me, and at the same time, Byakuya, because that nigga did his own, like, investigation, and I was doing my shit, so, like, yeah. And what's the last thing I wanted to talk about? I feel like shit's just gonna be harder, I guess. Well, time to go over everything. Alright. The Monokuma file. Chihiro Fujisaki, the time of death is around 2 a.m. Body discovered in the girls' room, second floor. Cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. Jesus Christ, I hate thinking about that. Sakura's account. Although Chihiro wanted to get stronger, she declined several invitations from Sakura and Aoi, and may have used the locker room late at night to avoid them. Despite this, Chihiro had stated that she desired help with her effort. She may have been meeting someone in the locker room the night she was murdered, which is probably the most case scenario, or like, what is it? Most case scenario? Is that how you say it? I don't know. The dumbbell found in the girls' locker room had a significant amount of blood on it, which is probably the weapon. Mondo, Chihiro had told anyone willing to listen that she wanted to get stronger, so assumed that due to her inferiority complex about being weak, she admired strength more than anything else. Card reader to unlock a locker room. You need to swipe your e-handbook over the card reader. Yup, and you need a male student for the boys, females to the girls. It's not possible for two to enter at the same time. Additionally, lending somebody your handbook is a violation of the school's regulations. The handbook of each student that has died is placed in the mailbox in the main hall. Leon's doesn't want to work, right? But Monokuma says that it shouldn't have worked. Suspected genocide Jack victims, blah blah blah. They were killed in the same way and mounted in a wall with the word bloodlust that was found in the scene of the crime written in blood. Profiling indicates that the killer is likely a student suffering from a split personality. Chaoi's account is Chihiro seems to have consciously kept her distance from the girls at the school, even from the beginning. Meanwhile, she has noticeably gotten along remarkably well with her male classmates. The carpet in the boys' locker room was found with a blackish stain on it. The blood was found on the poster in the girls' locker room. The poster featured a big-breasted supermodel popular among young boys. What the hell? Meanwhile, the poster in the boys' locker room was for a boy band popular with teenage girls. Chihiro's handbook was not found in her corpse and apparently has gone missing. What if it's with Hiro? What if Hiro has it? Because if it's the case that every single thing, like every mailbox, right? Or not every mailbox, every e-handbook that has, every student that has died, their e-handbook appears in the main hall in the mailbox. If Hiro was acting sus because he was like, definitely didn't look at the mailbox, maybe he's the one that killed Chihiro due to the fact that he could have used one of the girls' e-handbooks and then taken Chihiro's and like hid it or something. I don't know. Sakura mentioned that she was responsible for a coffee stain on the girls' locker room floor. However, the stain has been inexplicably scrubbed away. I'm pretty sure they just switched it. Boys and girls' locker room. Byakuya was known to use this lamp often. However, the extension cord has gone missing, and at some point in the lamp's cord, quote-unquote, resell it. What is it? The extension cord was used to hang Chihiro as well. Did I miss that? No. It looks like an extension cord thing too, with like the little double wire thing. Byakuya, yeah, blah blah blah, and then Celeste's account. On the night of the murder, right before nighttime, Chihiro was spotted leaving the warehouse. It seems she was stuffing some blue exercise clothes into a duffel bag. Presumably she was on her way to exercise, but the clothes were not found at the crime scene. Celeste had not told anyone other than Makoto about this encounter, so she's either I'm gonna have to bring it up, or she's gonna bring it up, or nobody's gonna bring it up. I'm pretty sure, hold on. Water, alright. Yeah, we got a skill from Chihiro, if I'm not mistaken. Melodious voice and the vocabulary. Yoko, actually. Increases bullet capacity, effective during the bullet time battle. Cost 4 SP. Okay. Alright, that's all we have. Well, can I save? No, but I'm pretty sure the e-handbook is the one that allows me to save. Yes, it does. Not the regulations. System, save. Alright, save the game. Alright. And with that, we're done. Trial. All rise. Boom.
Let's
Baby
begin
goes psycho.
with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
first we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. Alright, our first non-stop debate about to happen, baby. We got this. I'm experienced. Locker room dumbbell. Yes, sir. Alright, who's gonna fuck up?
Chihiro's fatal injury.
Yeah?
It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
Boom. What? You think you have some proof that contradicts what you said? Fuck! Already? Damn it.
Chihiro's fatal injury.
I'm taking another drink of water.
It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been? I bet it was an iron pipe.
Objection, ho!
No, it's wrong.
Alright, there we go. Sorry, Taka.
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell, found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
Can I just piggyback off of that? That dumbbell has, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weights on it? Excuse me, that shit is heavy, nigga. And it also depends on how, what's the word I'm looking for? It also depends on the weight of said weights, you know what I mean? Like 5 pounds times 5, 25 pounds. I'm pretty sure that's enough to kill somebody, but who knows? And they're both on both sides, so that's 50 pounds altogether if it was 5 pounds or anything like that. So it could definitely kill somebody instantly.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
Ah, Chihiro.
As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Yes! That's so creepy!
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? Unless you're suspecting Toko.
What? For real?
And why did you act like that?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? A new element has been added to non-stop debates. Of course it has. Are you serious? For this debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines. So think of them as an obstacle in your debate. There's a way to keep this white noise from getting in your way. Press the X button to attach the silencer, which you can shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of white noise, the time limit will decrease, so take careful aim when you have your silencer out. Oh, but if your action if your action difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all, in which case you forget about the silencer and just focus on the situation in front of you. I'm pretty sure I have it on gentle, so I should be okay. Genocide Jack case file.
The culprit is Genocide Jack.
Oh, well,
Sure.
what?
Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
Objection!
No, it's wrong.
Sorry, Hina. That white noise is proving
know
itself.
One reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth, so let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be 2 defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
The other characteristics of every... if I'm not mistaken, had to do with the positioning of the body. How the victim was positioned.
I got it! Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way!
Why are you reacting so much, Mondo?
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
Excuse me?
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has, like, blodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle? Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
That's a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it, which means Genocide Jack to be Toko, but also not to be Toko. The answer is that she's not only one person, but multiple people, right? What is this? Oh, I knew there was gonna be more Hangman's Gambit! Hold the phone. Why do I have to be looking at letters? Like, let's get that straight. It's like, you know, that's one thing I don't actually like. It's like, come on, dude. Do I really gotta play fucking Hangman in this bitch? But at the same time, what's the word? Fuck. Piss. What? What? Oh, schizo! It's schizophrenia.
Yeah, I understand.
I only have
Is it
half of
because
Heart of
Genocide
Insolence left.
Jack has a split personality?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file, too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable.
Fair, yeah.
Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
The one thing that her behavior changed. There we go. I have a full
talking about
heart.
how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
Oh, was that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Yeah. She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. A top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can handle blood, and one that obviously can't.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
Alright, won't let Genocide Jack have control. I'll drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How?
Oh, are you really making yourself that obvious, mate? Come on, this isn't gonna be one fast class trial, obviously, right?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
And why does Aoi's hair change all the time?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh? See, her hair changed.
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time. And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. Right?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
Wow.
What?
You promised! I can't believe you lied!
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale. Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise...
I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise, but don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me. That's the only reason I promised.
Hoenn.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it,
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person? You don't mean...
Toko suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the classroom, but in the next second... Oh. Oh!
Well, hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see?
What the heck?
So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
What the fuck is this? Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko, that's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
Right. What an ugly laugh.
So intense.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
This is the murderous fiend genocide Jack. This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Okay.
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds!
Well, that's how you know she's capping.
Just kidding!
Exactly.
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid! And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless! I mean, they just let this idiotic bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Maybe. Maybe she's sort of right about that, but there's something still bothering me. What she said, I need to get some more details about this all. Another non-stop debate? Status of the dead body. What is that supposed to mean?
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Okay, so that has to be the thing Byakuya said the second time. Okay, I just need to focus on remembering Chihiro's body. Well, that must have been the answer. The proof that she isn't right.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Wait, did he change his name? Okay, so
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
I'm so confused. Okay, I just have to focus on remembering Chihiro's body. That must have been the answer. That must have the answer that should prove what he said isn't quite right.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
I'm so confused.
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
Alright, I guess that was objection. I wonder what he's gonna have to
Methods of
say.
murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
Uh-oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things.
Everybody has scissors.
Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
Lamau.
This is no creation of mine.
Let me rephrase that, in a way that maybe makes more sense. There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
There's one clear difference between the murders and the photos of the other, from other Genocide Jack cases. Look at the neck and the stomach. If you see a clear difference, the fatal injury. There we go, half a
For
heart.
one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors. But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Would you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
That's right. The second difference is related to how she was suspended. In the photos of the other Genocide Jack cases, all the victims have been stabbed through their hands. Here you'll be able to see the difference. What was used to suspend her? There we go. 2 for positive influence, baby. Gotta get them hoes back.
Used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac said there's 2 differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac?
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
I guess I'm Big Mac now.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
A pattern?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Whoa, partner! what are we trying to get at here, son? Let's see. There was a pattern surrounding the Genocide Jack victims. Chihiro didn't fit it. If you look at the names of every victim, all you'll notice is Chihiro was a girl, right?
I got it!
Let's go! Yes!
Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in
You
common.
pervert, Erasmo! Hold on. Let's put this case on the let's put this case on the back burner real quick. Erasmo, you fucking. Erasmo's a fucking pedophile. Confirmed right here, ladies and gentlemen. We got the pedophile. Everyone, pack your fucking bags. We got him. I heard lolly. Yes, indeed, you did hear lolly, Erasmo. Kianara 32, Tetsuhiro Honda 17, Shojigaku 23, Kana Issei 14, Takeishi Yoshida 30, Komatsuna Taro, Takefumi Gono, Uchida Naohia, Takeshi Masamue, Yuto Yumejima. There's no end of
Guys?
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men! I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it. But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of a one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely, when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Oh, jeez.
Lowly cur?
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive...
Lamau? Fucking hell, Erasmo.
Why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
That does make some amount of sense.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors.
That's fair, Toko.
Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class, envy of the entire world scissors!
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, the sewing kit. Alright, I am scared to have a dick.
She's fully equipped. That's right, so I can kill anywhere, anytime. Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can't, can you, gutter dogs, all of you. Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal, and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Actually, hold on. There is one person. One person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases. Select some. What? Huh? Can I stop this? Please stop this. What? Who could have copied Genocide Jack? I need it. I can't go onto the log. Oh, what the hell? Who am I gonna choose? Who do I choose? I don't even know who to choose. What? Who would be the person to copy Genocide Jack? Because it probably wouldn't be Byakuya. What the fuck, cunt?
Here's my answer. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you've already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
You saying Mr. Togami did it?
Then, the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Ew.
Now, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
In the locker rooms, they're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say?
Alright, this nigga on some fucking Joseph Joestar type shit trying to finish my sentences and shit.
The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
There was a clear contradiction in what Byakuya just said. I need to make it clear to everyone. A new element. Again? Another element? Are you fucking kidding me? Next, we're going to add something called a truth flashback. If you aim at a weak spot and hold the triangle button, then you'll memorize the weak spot. Oh. This memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If we don't seem to have the answer to lie or contradiction, have the answer to lie, yeah. It might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use it to make your case. But when's the best time for flashback? Well, you just have to learn with your keen wits, won't you? In this case, though, I will say that if you don't use the flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Okay. Great. Alright. Monokuma file number goes.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
you absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?